Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your tarotvideoscope for December 2016 by Ama. Happy holiday season to you if you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. This will be a general reading for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Rising and Scorpio Moon. Please make sure that you listen for your Sun sign, for your Rising sign, and for your moon sign, because some messages may show up for you through your rising sign or through your moon sign. If you are interested to hear a continuation of this reading, please click in the link down here below. That will take you to the Vimeo videos for download and purchase for those of you who are interested to hear more. And always remember, this is a general reading. If you'd like to schedule a private consultation, please email me at amalightworker@gmail.com, and also, you may contact me through my website, amalightworker.com. Please like, share, and subscribe. By subscribing, you would allow me to take messages that could be important for you as well. I am working on making the new videos for next year, the new year 2017, and I'm hoping to upload them by the first 2 weeks of December. Therefore, please stay tuned for the new videos. Now, with that being said, let's focus on this reading, Scorpio. And the general feelings that I'm picking up, they have a lot to do with your career, matters of money and finances, some relationships, feeling in doubt about something, new partnerships and new alliances forming, generally in some way either moving up or moving forward. Let's break it down one by one. In the position representing you, you have the Nine of Pentacles right here. This is the card. And Nine of Pentacles to me, it means luck, money, solid work ahead of you. You are not rich yet, but definitely you are content with your life right now, with your material possessions. So little by little, creating your own little paradise. Sometimes it also denotes small indulgences. It could also be a new car, a house, a new office, that proverbial golden watch when you retired, or it could be in relation to retirement plans. And if that doesn't make sense to you for the purpose of this general reading, I'm also going to say that it means rewards through work and recognition. Allow me to tune in and let me figure out, what does this mean for you, Scorpio? I feel that many of you will go over either a financial deal or a financial contract that you already have. You could be reformulating a new contract, setting up a new clause, or making some changes to to a contract that already exists. Mercury will be the retrograde from December 20th up to January 8th. So generally, astrologers say that signing new contracts, it's not advisable during this time. I feel that others may be dealing with issues of a home, mortgages, rent, buying or selling or refinancing, or maybe things that need to be repaired around the house. Therefore, you have to work within a certain budget. But it all looks good. I'm not getting a bad feeling about this. I feel like something that you always wanted to happen in terms of a home, this is finally starting to happen. So you are not there yet, but something like initial step, something to initiate, something better to come along is happening for some of you in this month of December. For some of you, you could be getting some sort of a good news around a loan, a reimbursement, something that you maybe are selling, or you that already sold and now you're getting the profit from it. You could be getting a news in relation to maybe a bonus you receive, a raise, or even a possible promotion. So they're saying a possible promotion. So maybe something could be happening in this month of December that eventually in the next first month of next year 2017 is going to make you be in a better position, or even in a higher position with your work, or with the company where you work. I feel like some of you are preparing to network. Some of you could be paying for advertisement. You could be investing time and effort into even advertising on your own behalf. But definitely, I keep getting the vibe of a lot of networking happening. You may even find yourself in a social situation where there's a lot of people, and somehow you are going to find yourself networking with other people. Maybe that wasn't the purpose of the gathering, but opportunities and people will show up for you in these gatherings. I don't know if somebody is studying birds, or you have an interest, or maybe you dream of a particular bird. But I keep getting, because sometimes for me personally, every time there is a bird in the picture, to me it means a good news. It's a sudden good news in relation to something. So this could be good news in relation to something. It could be suddenly your preferred song comes on, or something that you dream about could now start to take shape. But whatever this is, it does feel to me like someone from the other world, from the other realms, is trying to bring you some news, letting you know that they are around you. So it could be like maybe constantly everywhere you keep seeing the same image. It could be the same image of a bird. It could be the same song. It could be something that is very meaningful and particular to you. And that's how you're going to know that somehow energies, forces, divine forces, or even other realms are trying to communicate with you. You may have nostalgia here of someone, maybe even someone who crossed over, and that's how they're going to try to appear, to let you know that they are still around you and thinking around you. There's going to be gatherings, important gatherings. I feel like some of these gatherings could be like one of those events where the invitation is open to the public. You may be going to watch something spectacular. You may be invited to some other form of events, but you're going to feel either very joyful, or you're going to be feeling like you are observing like a little piece of heaven. Everything is beautiful, and there's lights, and a lot of people are very happy. So this event could be happening outdoors, in other words. I mean, it is holiday season after all. Or you may be invited in some sort of a big gathering, or a gala, and it's going to make you feel like very special, like you're attending a ball, or you're attending like you're experiencing some sort of luxury. Some of you may be preparing for a new baby to arrive, or you could be hearing of a baby being conceived or being born. The next card that showed up for you, it is the Seven of Swords right here. It does fall in the position of what could be crossing you. So the meaning of the Seven of Swords, to me, it means success, but something left behind. It also means careful of theft, careful of loss. That could also be careful of the loss of an idea, Protect what is yours. Don't let your plans being taken away from you. Don't give up. So allow me to focus so I can figure out psychically what does this mean for you, Scorpio. I keep hearing that regardless how hard it's going to be for some of you, you are going to feel that you are pushing ahead with certain plans. I keep getting the feeling that these plans have a lot to do with your work, with your career, being self-employed, or a business that you either own or that you like to create and own and develop further. So for some of you in that way, life is pushing you forward. You're going to achieve a certain level of success. But you must not give up, because I also hear that for some of you it's going to be a little tough or it's going to be a little harsh. Some of you may fear harsh words, criticism. Maybe not, the situation may not necessarily be 100% ideal, but I still see you in some ways moving forward. The next 7 weeks up to 7 months are going to be very important for your Scorpio for this to happen. When you are going to feel like with work, with your career, with a business, or with being self-employed, you are going to move forward. And some of you are going to feel that success coming to you right now in this month of October, other ones in January and so on. But they said that the next 7 weeks up to the next 7 months are going to be very important for you Scorpios, and I'm a Scorpio rising to move forward with a lot of work projects and careers, and you may find yourself in a better place financially. So finances could be increasing for some of you. I also keep hearing that an important sale is going through or is happening. So now I don't know what kind of sale this is. It could be several little things. It could be one major sale. It could be someone else in a family sells something of importance or something big and they share the earnings with you. But whatever this is, it could be in a work-related sense. You make an important sale and maybe you have that commission coming for you. It could be playing out that way too. But I keep hearing that some sort of a sale is going through, and that's how money is going to come in for some of you. You may find yourself that you are now ready to turn your back into either certain negative people, negative relationships, or even in your own negative attitude. You may have some sort of a negative attitude toward your own self or toward others, but I feel that now some of you are ready now to work out some issues or some dilemma to make yourself better, but also for the sake of the relationship, for the sake of the family, for the sake of the work, whatever this is. I see you trying to get along or to resolve some old issues, not new issues, some old issues, in order for you to heal all kinds of relationships in your life, especially with someone with whom you don't necessarily get along very easily. And that person could be, for different Scorpios, is going to be a different kind of relationship. So you figure that out. But whatever this is, I see many of you trying to change what you can control, your attitude and your feelings around that. The next card that showed up for you, it is the Two of Wands right here. It does fall in the position of what's above you. The Two of Wands, to me, it means starting to build the foundation as to where do you want to go from now. Sometimes, to me personally, it means commerce, negotiations, trades, struggle of choices for its own sake as well. So allow me to tune in and let me figure out what does this mean for you. I feel that somehow some of you could be invited to join a community of people, to join a forum, to join a country club, to join maybe a church, or I keep getting that to join something that very much resonates with you. There's going to be new things. Sceneries around you are changing. People with whom you connect easily are changing, or the nature of these people are changing. I keep hearing that you are going to meet quite some characters in December. You may not realize it, but some of you are going to make some connections with some important people with whom eventually you are going to network. You could be collaborating together in a work sense or in a business sense, or even developing a love partnership. So for some of you, you might not necessarily develop the relationship yet, but you are going to get to know someone with whom eventually you are going to develop a love relationship that could be long lasting and very significant to some of you Scorpios. Many of you are thinking about other people who maybe live at a certain distance from you. There's going to be talks around traveling, getting to see each other, getting to meet, spend some time together. It could be a lover, it could be other family members. I also keep getting that someone around you may be trying to cut a trip short or shorter. So you may have to deal with issues around that. But somehow I keep getting that no matter how far away or close you are to certain people, emotionally, you are now going to feel closer to them. You are going to feel in your heart and in your soul that it doesn't matter how far away the most important people of your life are, you somehow feel them in your spirit, you feel their presence. And again, I keep getting a strong message. Maybe you're going to talk to a medium and you're going to communicate with someone, with a loved one that passed over, because I keep getting that feeling extremely very strongly from you. There's going to be something that you hear that maybe is not related directly to you or with you. It could be in relation to a business or to the company that you work for. It could be in relation to some laws, rules, regulations. So it could be around the laws or legal stuff that could be happening. And I feel that for some of you, you may take this opportunity to take advantage of it. So whatever is going on, this news going around, that again is not related to you, it's related either to the company that you work for, it could be something beneficial for your business, but it has to do with laws, rules, courts, judicial system, something of importance that you may start now to take advantage of that, and is going to lead you eventually to a better place. Some of you are dealing with matters of changing a legal status. I don't know what kind of legal status this is, but I keep hearing changing your legal status. Could be your legal status in a relationship, within a marriage, a work status and credentials. It could be it could be in relation to your credentials and your education. But I keep getting that your status, your legal status, is changing, and for many of you, a lot of successful relationships are forming. Again, the success is coming later. Right now you are just getting to bond and to get to know and to bond with these people that eventually are going to bring you success in your love life for some, and for others success in financial matters and in your career. The next card that showed up for you, it is the Devil right here, and I don't really very much like this card, but let's see what the messages are. It does fall in the position of what is the root cause of this. And the meaning of it has to do with addictions of all kinds, so any kind of addictions. It could also be being addicted to a certain emotion, like for example depression, or being highlighted to excitement, being addicted to an unhealthy relationship. And it also means a negative cycle of advance or adverse conditions. So allow me to focus, so this way I can figure out why this showed up. What does this mean for you, Scorpio? I feel that for many of you, you are examining your friendships, you are examining your relationship with your work, with your co-workers, with your boss. You are examining your relationships with your own community of people that you belong to, relationships with neighbors, relationships with different family members, and even within your own existing relationship, love relationship, or marriage, if you have one. Your partner may surprise you a little bit. Maybe an old conversation comes up again. It's an old fight. I don't feel like you could be fighting, but it's something that already happened. I feel that somebody may be making a bold statement, and I don't know how you're going to react toward it, but definitely you may not necessarily be so pleased. And this a bold statement could be made, could be coming to you from a love partner. I feel that some of you could now make that decision that if you were in a relationship that had a hard time like starting off the grounds, or having a hard time bonding, or other kinds of relationships, definitely you weren't happy anymore. So I feel like the message is all related particularly to those of you who are in relationships that don't make you happy anymore. Either your partner had some sort of an addiction, or you always feared that they weren't 100% honest with you. They always tried to cover the truth. I feel like something here is coming out of the surface, because I do feel that for some of you, you may be taking that decision to set yourself free from this relationship, because somehow it's making you just feel like in prison, trying to break the bond here. For other Scorpios, I do feel like they are talking about your own insecurities, your old beliefs. It's like you're going to leave your old self behind you. Whatever you believed on, whatever you perceived to be truth, now that will be challenged, because very soon you are going to see everything under a different light. I also keep hearing under the scrutiny. So I don't know what that is. You could be having some misjudgment and misconceptions towards someone. They may be feeling like you're putting them under scrutiny. You could be feeling like that because other people are making you feel like that. But whatever this is, I feel that this cycle of events will be broken. You will cut this adverse cycle in December, because I hear that very soon you are going to surround yourself with positive relationships, positive people, and positive energies. For some of you, you will be able to successfully deal with some sort of an old habit that is going, it's meant to improve your well-being. So I don't know what habit this is. It could be anything. So certainly now dealing with, more seriously being devoted to cutting these old habits that no longer serve you. It could be eating habit, it could be the way emotionally how you react, it could be old habits of drugs and alcohol. So for some of you, not for all of you, it could be an old habit of shutting down on people and now learning to open up, or an old habit of always giving up before a major challenge. Whatever this is you taking that first step toward breaking these bad habits and setting yourself free from your old beliefs and anything old that is not allowing you to move forward. There's going to be a lot of nostalgia and remembering old times, but you have to remember where you came from in order for you to know what direction and now you are going. And I believe the last one was very similar to a quote that I read somewhere, and somehow that came up during this reading. The next card that you have, it is the Nine of Wands right here. It does fall in the position of the recent past. So the meaning of it has to do with one last push, one last delay, tie the loose ends with the past, don't give up just yet, hold on tight, don't surrender. So I feel like they're talking about completing some sort of a major project, or completing, getting ready, close to finish something of importance. It does feel to me that for some of you it could be again dealing with like a series of important documents, important testimonials, and other stuff that you need to complete something, so in relation to these documents. So it could be anything. I feel that for some of you, you could be running into some delays, but you will be able to finish, or you will be able to get where you wanted to get regardless. So please do be prepared for some sort of a minor setback or minor delays, but that doesn't mean that you won't be able to achieve your goal. You may be running in delays, getting places. Mercury is retrograde. You could be running in other delays, even to close a deal or to close the doors with something from the past, but nevertheless you will be moving forward. I also keep getting that some of you have lost trust in your destiny, have lost trust in your luck, and I keep getting that again your luck and your destiny is shifting and changing for the better. Some of you are so caught up with how hard things have been in the past that you may not see and understand how luck is shifting and changing for you. Again, you may have to run into some delays, but I keep hearing that when the year, by the end of the year, beginning of next year, you are going to find yourself in a much better place. I feel that a lot of you have done a lot of work when it comes to your own personal development spiritually. Others have done a lot of work when it comes to transforming the way you look, how you present yourself to others. Maybe you have done a lot of work to improve your life in general, the home where you live, to improve your working conditions. So I feel like something again is happening here to give you a hint that everything that you have been doing, everything that you have been going through is worth it, because success is around the corner. But again, some of you could feel that presence. You may feel this happening in December, and for others they said maybe even towards January. I feel that for some of you, you could meet like a love partner here, or maybe you're doing a lot of online dating and now you're going to see that some sort of a big relationship and bonding is happening between you and this love partner. And I also keep hearing that some of you will establish or even re-establishing yourself as a well-knowledged professional in your field of expertise, or in an area that you like. I also keep getting a lot of writing brand new ideas, and feeling very creative, feeling very inspired. So for some of you, you may be daydreaming, spacing out, writing, having very important and vivid dreams, like everything is going to inspire you in very positive ways. The next card that showed up for you, this could also be something from your past that maybe you thought you completed, but now somehow this is returning to you, so you can go over it, do something in order for you to fully complete this thing, whatever that is. The next card that showed up in the position of the near future, it is the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords, to me, it means limitations, blindness that you put in yourself, second guessing yourself, and feeling blocked for the time being due to your own weakness, due to your own fears, and due to your own insecurities. Allow me to focus so this way I can figure out. Excuse me, the camera is shaking a little bit, so okay, it's better now. Allow me to focus, so let me figure out what does this mean for you. I feel that for some of you guys, you feel like things are happening like one thing at a time. For some of you, it could be that maybe your love life gets better, whether you meet someone new or whether you have an existing relationship and trying to work things out. And then focusing, and then something good happens in terms of your career and in terms of your financial situation. And for some of you may fear and you may have doubts like where to concentrate first, what to do first. So for some of you, it could be that mentally you could be feeling scattered. For others, I feel like you could be very much dedicated and focused into your work, your career, and then out of the blue, relationship or a relationship or love just shows up for you. Some of you may be having a little bit of a hard time controlling your emotions or finding that inner peace and equilibrium, but nevertheless, you will be able to feel like much more relaxed and to feel like you're keeping a certain balance in your life. I also keep hearing that for many of you, it will be very important for you to keep track of your expenses, to keep track of how much money you're making, where money is going, what else you can do to improve your finances, or even to cut your expenses. You may be having here second thoughts about gifts that maybe you buy. You may be thinking like, is this the right gift? Why did I spend so much money? So having like second thoughts around the gifts that you may buy or even around gifts that you may receive, but also having a lot of second thoughts about money that you could be possibly be spending. Some bill may show up as a surprise for you. It may not necessarily be such a big surprise. Maybe you did not know that that bill was coming for you in this month of December, but definitely maybe you forgot or you knew about when you spent this money. When is it that you paid, that you purchased something? And now you may be a little bit surprised by certain expenses or a certain bill showing up for you. I don't see you worrying very much, but I do feel like you may be surprised as to how you thought you had all of your finances under control, but maybe something slipped, that maybe you were not aware of this one. And as a result, you could be trying here to keep better to record better your expenses. So some sort of a bill shows up out of nowhere. I feel that for some of you, I feel like time has come for a change. You feel like you need to change something or some changing need to happen, and you may be trying here and figure it out. What exactly is it that you need? What exactly you want to happen for your own self, for your family, for the future? And you may be having like a brief moment of doubt, but again, I keep hearing that life will propel you towards a better way, toward a better direction, no matter how doubts you have in your mind. Some of you could be having afterthoughts again about some decision, something that already happened. Um, You may be having afterthoughts. Some of you, I feel like you could be questioning certain people who gossip, or you may be questioning certain things that people are trying to sell to you as this is the truth, this is the reality. So you may be feeling very much investigative, or feeling like questioning even everything that people are saying to you. No matter what, I keep hearing that life will come as a surprise, things will happen. And this may not necessarily be a bad thing to all of you guys. So this is what came up for the time being through these cards for this reading for you. Now allow me to pass on to you your Akashic Records messages. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. If you don't subscribe, maybe some of these messages don't necessarily make sense to you. And if you are interested, please click on the link down here below to hear the continuation of this video. So now your Akashic Records messages. You have to deal with last minute changes in plans. You may have to deal with all sorts of unexpected events, surprises. Many of you will be propelled towards new things, new endeavors, new business deals. Some of you may be propelled toward new careers, new people, and new places. If anything was done to make you feel stuck, I hear that now it will be undone. This will play out in so many different ways for different Scorpios. Expect work to grow, business to grow, anytime between now and April 2017, if you have a business, and for others it's going to be your work growing, you and your career. You may revitalize a business that you have, or you may revitalize your network and your social groups. I also got images of making changes to your own physical appearance. Some of you may make quite a drastic change to your physical appearance, completely transforming yourself, your physical appearance, your looks. Some of you may take a leap of faith, a chance, a risk in a relationship sense. But remember, so trying to get to know someone, to get together with someone. But remember, the journey is the most important thing from a karmic perspective. The outcome of this relationship may not be as important as you think it is, as it is the journey. The journey through this relationship from a karmic perspective. So for the Akashic Records perspective, it is the lessons that you learn through this relationship. It is how you and how this relationship will contribute to your own personal development and growth and spiritual fulfillment. I also got images of some Scorpios opening up an old wound, an old hurt, some painful memories, painful emotions, before you will be able to emotionally be at a better state of equilibrium. And this may happen not necessarily in December, this may happen in the next upcoming months for you Scorpios. So careful with secrets, and also careful with things that people confide into you, and also careful about what you confine into other people. Thank you so much. Happy holiday season again. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Like, share, and subscribe. Click in the link down here below if you want to hear a continuation, and email me if you like to schedule a private consultation, amalightworker@gmail.com, and also you may contact me through my website, amalightworker.com. Thank you again, and have a fabulous year ahead of you.